What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over Blake Martinez's injury, Jamie Collins being now a free agent, and the New York Giants' acquisition of Isaiah Wilson today. Three intriguing, interesting topics, regarding the New York Giants. Of course, let's get started off with the horrible news around Blake Martinez, the Giants' tackling machine, their linebacker, their team captain, number 54, Blake Martinez, as he has torn his ACL. That was early on in the first quarter of Sunday's loss to the Atlanta Falcons from MetLife Stadium. So tough there, tough break for the Giants, tough for Blake Martinez. It sucks. Obviously, he is a guy who is so important to this defense. He's one of the best tacklers in the NFL. You can make the argument that he is the best tackler in the NFL. But now what do the New York Giants do without him? Interesting news about Jamie Collins, the former Detroit Lions linebacker. He is now a free agent after the Detroit Lions released him. He's a veteran. He's 31 years of age. He's going to be turning 32 in about 3 weeks' time. But Jamie Collins is a guy who could bring lots to this New York Giants football team. And I'm not saying that, he's going to be a New York Giant, but it is definitely a possibility. He has ties to Patrick Graham, as Patrick Graham was his linebacking coach a few years back. I'm not sure exactly the year, back when he was with the New England Patriots. So that's obviously interesting there. And to me, Jamie Collins is going to one of three teams. And that's the Patriots, that is also the Miami Dolphins, and that is the New York Giants. Now, if I had to pick, the New England Patriots seem like the likeliest, ending result for Jamie Collins. But I think it's definitely something that's worth keeping an eye on for the New York Giants. In his career, he's played 112 games through 8 seasons. He's a Pro Bowler. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion, and he's a guy who could really bring a lot of veteran leadership to the Giants. Definitely some good football, as he has 26 sacks over the course of his career. So he could bring a lot to the Giants. Now, I wouldn't say it's impossible that it happens, but it's also not likely that he becomes a New York Giant. He would be cheap, and it would just probably be for this year, for the time being. But what could the Giants do, right now without Blake Martinez is the question. Tay Crowder is the immediate guy that steps up for the New York Giants, that being this Sunday. He's obviously, on the roster right now. He was Mr. Irrelevant in last year's draft, as he was the final pick of the NFL draft. So, pretty good story there. I thought he had a pretty good rookie season, and he might have to end up being that guy that the New York Giants look to at the linebacking position. While Blake Martinez is out, as obviously it's a season-ending injury. And if the Giants don't decide to, make an addition to that linebacking core, Tay Crowder is going to be the go-to guy there. But that's for the linebacking spot. It's a tough situation. It sucks that Blake Martinez went down, and hopefully he's back next year, to the player he once was. I think he will be. He's a strong guy, and, hopefully he comes back and, is the player that he was. I think that will be the case. The next thing I want to bring up is the New York Giants signing of Isaiah Wilson. And I think this is very, very interesting. They signed him to the practice squad today. He's a former first-round pick. He was drafted 29th overall by the Titans last year in 2020. So he's 22 years of age. He's young. He's from Brooklyn, New York. So obviously he probably is, pretty happy to be here in New York and have a second chance. He has a character issue. That's the reason he's no longer with the Titans. But this is an interesting signing. There's no risk in this signing. He can, get out of here at any point. He's an offensive tackle who played with Andrew Thomas. So there's going to be a little bit of, continuity on that line. Hopefully, if he finds, his way onto the field between these two players. And it just sucks that Andrew Thomas has been, he's going to be playing likely with his fourth
different offensive or left guard of the year, Andrew Thomas. I mean, that's been, unfortunate for Thomas, who has been the best offensive lineman for the Giants all year, without a doubt, and he has been terrific this season. People, a lot of people just bash the offensive line, but don't really realize what Andrew Thomas is doing. But overall, I think this Isaiah Wilson signing is, very, very low risk. There is no risk, and, it could be a high reward. Maybe this guy ends up being on the New York Giants starting offensive line. We don't know. He only played one game in his rookie season. So, who knows? This guy might have, lots in him. And hopefully the character issues just hold up and he's able to find the field and be a key contributor to the New York Giants offensive line.
That's all I got in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about the Blake Martinez unfortunate injury? Do you think the Giants could sign Jamie Collins? How do you think Tay Crowder is going to fare as the primary linebacker for the New York Giants? And what do you think about the Isaiah Wilson signing? Do you like it? If you're a New York Giants fan, let me know all that stuff down below in the comment section. And as always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys all in the next video.